Welcome to Igbo History TV. This is Chisron Natugo. If you are watching this video, please, if this is the first time you are coming across this channel, please help us by subscribing to this channel. Turn on the notification icon for more updates. This video I'm trying to make now is about those who are saying they are not Igbo, but they are speaking Igbo language. All these areas, both in Southeast, South, North Central, and Southwest, where they are speaking Igbo language, but are claiming that they are not Igbo, are Igbo land. Igbo is one. Igbo Bofu. Anywhere you are in Igbo land or in southern Nigeria, speaking Igbo language as your first language, as your mother tongue, know this and know peace. You are an Igbo man. Before you start speaking a language, know it that there are people speaking that language before you. Know this and know peace. There are some people speaking that language before you were born, or before you come to that land. There are some people speaking that particular language in that land before you came and learn it. Whether you believe this or you leave it, but that is the simple truth. All those people claiming non-Igbo in southern Nigeria or in Igbo land, saying that they are not Igbo, they are from Benin or anywhere, know it that there are people there in that particular land that are Igbo natives, that are Igbo people, that you learn that language from. You can't come from somewhere and start speaking the language of some people and still say that you are not speaking their language. You say you came from Benin, you came from Ife, to a land where you are now, and you are not speaking even Ife language, but the language of the land which you are presently residing. Yes, we know that in the past many things happened. Slave trade turned our history upside down. Many people came from so many places to live with us, or to live among us. Just for instance, an Hausa man who came from Futajalon to the east, we start speaking for maybe he has stayed here for more than 20 years and learned the Igbo language. The way he is speaking the language will be different from the way another Igbo person is speaking the language, because he learned the language. This is why there is dialects. In every language, in every nation, in every tribe, there are indigenes, and there are people who came to join the indigenes in every community. The way an Hausa man who learned Igbo language is speaking the language will be different from the way the natives are speaking the language. Igbo is one. I know that there are original, as in, let me not use this word original, because every Igbo person is original. There are natives, there are people that owns the language before other people started living among them. They welcomed some people into the land and they started speaking the language, their own variation of the language. Because if a Yoruba man came to Igbo land and started speaking Igbo language, the way he's speaking the language will be different from the way an Hausa man that came to Igbo land and started speaking the language. Yes, it will be different, because they will learn the language from their fathers. Just for instance, call an Hausa man who claims that he's speaking Igbo language and interview him. You begin to notice that there are some, as in the way he's speaking the language, as in most of the words he's pronouncing them somehow to your own hearing. Yes, his pronouncement of some words, his pronunciation of some words will be quite different from the way a Yoruba man is doing it. So many people who are presently in Igbo land saying that they are not Igbos should start packing out. They should start arranging their properties, because for you to start speaking Igbo language in Igbo land and you came from Benin, that shows that you learned the language from the native Igbos who were residing in the land before you came, and maybe they welcomed your ancestors in that land. Today you are claiming that you are not Igbo. Because of what? Igbos were defeated in the war. Many people are now claiming that they are not Igbos because we were defeated. And no one wants to associate with Igbo people. Igbo are beyond state creation. State creation is artificial. State creation is artificial language, artificial creation. Because from my understanding, I know that there are some Imo state people that are speaking the same language or the same dialect with some part of Anambra state. And there are some Abia state people that are speaking the same dialect with some part of Akwa Ibom state. And there are some Enugu people that are speaking the same dialect with some Igbos in Kogi state. And some Igbos in Cross River state. And all that. There are some Anambra people that are speaking the same dialect. Like Abo and the Atani. They are speaking the same dialect. Yes. They are kings and king. State creation was drafted by God. And it is artificial. It is not how it was. Ogoja was once in Igbo. Yes, many places who are speaking Igbo language. Today they are claiming non-Igbo because I want to use this channel to promote Igbo unity. All of us are one blood, one everything. Yes, anywhere you are and you are speaking Igbo language, you have Ofo, you practice Eke, Ori, Afo, Onko, no this and no peace. You are an Igbo man because you can never start practicing that in overnight without people, native people. Maybe you came from Benin and you came to Igbo land and saw Igbo land, Igbo people in Igbo land. You adopted it. Yes, you adopted their culture. They integrate you into the society, or they integrate your ancestors into the society, and they start practicing this. And now today you claim you are not Igbo. Then you should start packing your property. You start arranging your property and leave Igbo land because you are in Igbo land. When I was in Arab country, this tribe called Tuareg. That was when I went to southern Nigeria. These Tuareg people, they existed in Morocco, in Mali, in Libya, in Algeria, in Niger. These people are Tuareg. They have different dialects. Some of them, I know their language. They have different dialects. Still, they are the same people. Yes, they have different dialects. They have black and white Tuaregs. The Buzu. They have white and black Tuareg. Still, they also admit they still see themselves as one Tuareg, one people. What is our own difference? The same Nigeria, we are in the same Nigeria. Still, some people are claiming non-Igbo because Igbos were defeated in the war. You came to Igbo land and you still say that you are not Igbo, but you are speaking Igbo. How Igbos, maybe we are colonized you. They are saying that our ancestors colonized them. Name the colonial masters. Tell us the colonial master, the name of the Igbo that colonized your ancestors. Tell us. Tell us the name of the Igbos that colonized your ancestors and make them Igbos against their wish. You have our Ikenga deities, our Agu deities, all our Chukwu deities. You have them in your tradition, in your spirituality. You have our Dibe spirituality, and you still claim that you are not Igbo. How can Igbo man start practicing Shango? What is that in Yoruba land? Oguru. Such name does not exist in Igbo spirituality because we are not Yorubas. But most of these areas claiming non-Igbo have most of our deities, most of our masquerades, Ebubu masquerades. They have most of our masquerades. Yes, they have most of our masquerades in their society, in their tradition, in their cultures. Their women wear 2 wrappers. They practice New Yam festivals because it is only Igbo people that practice New Yam festival, because that festival is done as in honor of Ahajioko and Ajala, the gods of fertility. Yes. No other people practice it. Igbo people, other people who practice it adopted it from the Igbo culture. You cannot be practicing Eke, Ori, Afonko. The four cardinal points, the four patron deities of the Igbo people, and you are original deities of Igbo people, Eke, Ori, Afonko. 4 market days. Still, you say that you are not Igbo. Then what are you? Start packing your load and leave Igbo land. It's high time we are going. I believe we have a positive result. Igbo are one. Igbo bofu. Igbo is an ethnic group. Igbo is an ethnic group. Igbo is not a creation. It's not a region. Igbo is not a region. Gowon created states, and the reason why Gowon created states was to weaken the state of Biafra that time. That was the reason why Gowon created states. States doesn't mean anything. State is an artificial creation, and it was created that time to weaken the state of Biafra. And that's why they rushed and created River State, so as to divide and rule. That same divide and rule that made the white man to defeat us. That is the same divide and rule they used during the Biafran War. Now what is happening? The same divide and rule they used during the Biafran War. They used the same divide and rule in Germany by dividing Germany from West Germany to East Germany. They did it in every places. That's how Europeans work. That is their psyche. That is their way. Most of these people, just like people like Lechi Amade, that say that not Igbo. What is Amade in his name? What is Amade doing in his name? Amade Oha. Elechi. This is pure, typical Igbo name. I cannot give my child a Yoruba name and a Yoruba surname. Such thing can never exist. Who gave that his father Amade? How can you be answering Igbo name and claiming that you are not an Igbo person? How? And operation is when you put na brain. I know that nothing, such thing never exists. You still claim that you are not Igbo, but you are answering Igbo name. You have 4 market days in your land. You practice a masquerade. You do all those festivals Igbo people do. You practice as in everything. And now if you ask you where are you from, you say Daja Delta. And the worst is that most of these areas that are claiming non-Igbo are where there are oil deposits. Many of them that has no oil deposit don't claim non-Igbo. That is the irony of it. That's the truth about all this. Everywhere you see oil in Nigeria is just like Ebema of yesterday that was once in Imo State. They are now claiming they are not Igbo because they have been carved out to River State. They started claiming non-Igbo. They were told that anywhere that they are asking, I don't know what they were. A man here in India. Igbo is an ethnic group, just like Yoruba, Tuareg, Hausa, Fulani. Fulani are called Pel in Mali. They are called Pel, Fula, Pio. Still, they know that they are Fulani. They are the same people with all these people that are in Guinea, they are in Guinea, they are in Niger, they are in Benin Republic. There are Fulanis in Burkina Faso. All of them know that they are Fulani, and they admit to it that they are Fulani. Why is our own different? Why is our own different? All of us are Igbos. Igbos are in 13 states in Nigeria. Anywhere you are speaking Igbo language, know this and know peace. If you came from Futajalon or anywhere else, know it that there were people who were speaking that language in that land before you came. Because you can't just come and start speaking a language that you are not already in existence. The language is there before you came and learn it, or before your ancestors came and learned the language and start speaking it. There were people speaking that language in that land. Because you can't just come here and start speaking Yoruba. Maybe you can say that you forgot your language. You forgot your language because there were people speaking another language in the land where you founded. In the land where you came, there were people speaking another language. Maybe you left your language and started speaking the people's language and integrate you into the society. And now you are claiming non-Igbo. You should go to where you came from and leave the land for the people who owns it. But because there must be people who own the land. Because Igbo people has no history of colonizing anywhere or annexing anywhere. No. They didn't even do it. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification icon for more updates. Thank you. Share this video. Help us by sharing this video. Let it go viral. Thank you.